Hello everybody, it's me again, English Atheist here, and I just thought I'd like to chip in just a tiny little bit on my thoughts on Draw Moo Ham Head Day. Now, I entered a picture in and yeah, it was extremely offensive, hopefully, pig in the turban. I liked it, my daughter did it for me. As I said, I wouldn't be drawing one. But I put it up. Thanks to that though is that because I put it up on the Draw Moo Ham Head Day on Facebook, is that got my Facebook account disabled. I'm still waiting to hear back from that. Somebody must have found it really, really offensive, and I'm extremely glad on that because it was supposed to be. But anyway, I digress. Right, what are my thoughts on exactly what was achieved, if anything? Right, is that what I have seen is that actually, as I've said on comments on a couple of other people's channels, it actually sickened and disgusted me to see that some people taking this as an opportunity to scream and to write hateful comments in, death to all Islamics should be killed. Well, no, they got it wrong. You see, and I was pointing out, as soon as they start saying death to all Islamics, and all Muslims are evil, that's totally wrong. It's not the Muslims, the individual people, that I've got any beef against. It is what's written in the Quran and the people who practice it under Sharia law, whatever that is, Sharia law, It's the disgusting, disgusting, barbaric practices of the fanatics and actually what's written in the religion. But again, I'm getting beyond my point, is that equally so, you've got this disgusting behaviour on the part of other people writing comments on videos, and they're just as bad as the Islamic fanatics, and they won't see it like that. They don't seem to understand that the whole point about this, it was an exercise in free speech, just proving to them that we will not cower, we will not bend our knees to anybody who is going to threaten. Oh, I'm not frightened. They can come round, or they can come and find me if they like, and they're going to have a fight on their hands. That's fair, but I'm not going to go out my way to attack them. I will only defend myself ever. But as for what it achieved, well, what did it achieve? Well, it proved to me that Thunderfoot says Facebook did okay. I personally think Facebook were a bunch of cowards. As soon as there was any kind of controversy, they hauled that page down faster than, as I said before, Muhammad runs away from a pork chop. So that's not good. Okay, so they put it back after some badgering, and I reckon some behind the scenes pointing out that they were breaking their own terms and conditions, and they could be facing some court time. Which is why I'm still waiting for my Facebook account to come back up. It doesn't trouble me that it's down at all, because I've got backups. I always have backups, right? So what it has achieved, though, is it's proved that we can act as a group for free speech, and we can put these we can prove to them, as Thunderfoot has said in one of his videos, that you can't really censor the internet. I know Pakistan has pulled YouTube and Facebook, and I think they said last time I was hearing about 45 other sites away. The only trouble is with that is to anybody in Pakistan authorities who took that decision, is the content will still be there when you have to plug yourself back into the rest of the world. You peasant, right? Doesn't work. Censoring the internet doesn't work. I mean, by the time you pulled off one, it's been mirrored several thousand times. I was looking to see what kind of public images has got into the search engines. There's loads. If you type in Draw Moo Ham Head Day or Draw Moo Ham Head, you'll find lots and lots of very, very disrespectful images to Muhammad the Prophet. May shit upon his name. Right? As you can see, I'm not feeling very respectful towards their so-called prophet at all. But as I pointed out to some Muslims who were getting all ratty and upset on some other comments and chat rooms, they were saying, you wouldn't do this to Jesus, and I thought, wouldn't we? They obviously haven't seen some of the nasty, despicable painted pictures that Christians will find extremely offensive. Zombie Jesus, there's the clown Jesus, there's just loads and loads and loads and loads of them. Too many to mention. But my takes on it, it's sort of like a 50-50. Draw Moo Ham Head Day was a 50-50. Yes, it was an exercise in free speech, and that worked because of the amount of people who actually took part, who actually proved. But it also failed on another level because it brought all the scumbags out of the woodwork, on both sides, really. But I don't. You see, we've done this now. Now we've proved, but it's also brought some of the moderate Muslims out, which is what I'm quite pleased about. I'm actually seeing more activity from them in more public areas. I mean, Coughlin made an attack on Thunderfoot, saying, "Oh, look at this and look at the search engines," but not everybody actually looks for them, Richard. I mean, I'm happy to. They should not just be there hiding away. They should be in more public places, like on YouTube, actually standing up and saying, "I stand with these people over there. You are a bunch of despicable wankers. You are not representing our religion. You are not representing me." But they won't do that often. As I said before, it's probably because they live inside that type of community and they're frightened. But all it takes forgive me, I'm pulling off a quote. All it takes for evil to survive is for good men not to say anything. Now, I don't know who said it, but it doesn't matter. It's totally true. So, Draw Moo Ham Head Day, good or bad? 50-50 is my comment on that. It could have been done better. It should have been done better. Well, we'll see whether it does actually make a next year one. It'd be interesting to see what type of pictures will be drawn next year, if you are willing to take part in another one, and what repercussions this is going to bring, because I'm sure somebody's going to get killed over it, because they'll grab hold of somebody and shoot them regardless, or cut their throats, maybe in attacks on Christians in Pakistan, because they're easier to get hold of, because this is what these coward fanatics do. And they are cowards, make no mistake about it. Is that, yes, some of them may be well intentioned and really believe that what they're doing is correct, but it's like suicide bombers and people like that. They have the faith, and it's not them. The people who send them out are cowards. If they had the faith of their convictions, they would do it themselves. They wouldn't be sending out other people to do it. They'd be doing it themselves. So, Draw Moo Ham Head Day, I don't know. I really don't know. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the reaction I got off the picture that I had my daughter draw for me. I'm tripping over my words here. That's about it, really. I can't really think of anything else I'd like to add on the end of it, apart from the fact that Muslims, there you are, fanatic Muslims especially, if I'm offending you, let me know, please. I want some death threats. I haven't had any in ages. I feel lonely without them, and you're not paying me any attention.